right. A warm welcome to you all. In this tutorial, we'll be talking about dictionaries in Python programming language. Dictionaries are a powerful and flexible data structure that allow you to store and retrieve data effectively using keys. They are widely used in various applications for simple script to complex data processing. So we dive direct into the tutorial. I want to be basing my tutorials on practical because it's very ideal to have enough of practical and little more of theoretical aspect. So we'll be talking about dictionaries in Python. And first, let's give a sample of how to create a dictionary in Python programming language. Basically, you can create dictionary in Python using two ways rather. You can use curly braces or you can use the dict method. So first, using curly braces to create dictionary in Python. So to do this, we say my dict is name. Name is Alice. I wanted to use my name anyway. Let me use Alice. Then age is 25, and let's say city is New York. So and that is that. You are done creating this dictionary, and to ensure that this is a dictionary, I can print my dict, and you can also print type of data type, I mean the object type of this, to ensure that our dictionary is created as expected. When you run this, you're going to see the dictionary and class of dict. This is to show that this is an object of dict and it's actually a dictionary. Let me comment this out and show you another way of creating a dictionary in Python. Creating dictionary in Python using the dict method. Now to do this, you say my dict, let me use my dict2 equals dict. Okay, we say name is Alice, we say age is 25, and you say city is New York. Now when you run this, you're still going to get exactly the same results. Let me copy and paste this here so that I can quickly run this. This is my dict2, my dict2. So when you run this, you're going to get exactly the same result to show that we have a dictionary and is a object of dictionary. The next thing here is assessing dictionary values. How to assess the value of a dictionary. Let me comment this one out so that we'll be using it this tutorial. Yeah, perfect. Assessing dictionary value. Now to assess a dictionary value, you have by assessing it using the block bracket, and you're assessing it using the .get method. You can say print my dict, then name. This will get the name. The name here is the key, and it will return the value that is associated with this key. When we run this, we expected to get Alice, and that's perfect. We got Alice. Then the next one is using the get method. Now you can say print my dict get name. Let me run before I explain something here. You can see we got Alice here. So but it's always advisable to use a get method because this method gives you the opportunity to maybe add a value that may be displayed whenever the key is not found, instead of you having the key error. For instance, if I put any key that is not in existence in this dictionary, I will have a key error here. Yeah, I'll have a key error names. So, but you can handle this anyways. So, but here I'll get none if I have any key that is not in existence. So let me see this. You can get none. You can as well add, let me say, a text you would like to display here, name, or let's say key not valid. Key is not valid or something like that. So that's why it's always advisable to use the dot get method of the dictionary. Then the next one is adding and modifying dictionary items. Adding, adding and modifying, excuse me, modifying dictionary items. To add an item to a dictionary, you might dict. Let's say we want to add an email address. Email equals user@gmail.com. That's how to add an item to a dictionary. So you can say, let me print this to ensure we have this item added. If we print my dict, we're expecting to have email. Yeah, perfect. We have email there. And it was added successfully to the database. Now, you can add a new key value pair by adding replacing modifying the age. This is adding a new key value pair and we want to replace the age. To modify the existing value, which is the age. We want to add 1 to the age, which is to make it 26. You can as well do a little bit of mathematical operator there. Excuse me. You can say adding, or let's say modifying rather. Oh, we have it up there. So you can say my dict. Then we are targeting the age equals 26, or you can say 25 plus 1, and that is a perfect arithmetic operation and it will work. We'll have 26 there. Oh, I didn't print that. Let me print and see what we have there. My dict. And when we run that, you can see that is 26 over here. Then the next one is removing items. Removing items in dictionary. Let me comment this out. Removing items in dictionary. Sorry, most of the times whenever whenever I'm typing, I do make a lot of mistakes. Though my fingers used to tell me whenever I made a typo. So to remove a dictionary, you can use the del, my dict, and specify the key you want to remove. Let's say city, we want to remove city out there. We're removing it by the key, then we'll print it after removing it to ensure the operation was successful. So when we do this, you can see that city is no longer there. Let me comment this out. You still have another way of removing an item from a dictionary by using a pop. Using pop method, you can say my dict dot pop, then not pop item dot pop. What I will pop in? We'll pop in the age. So you can see that the age is now, oh, let me print that. Let me print that dictionary, my dict. When you run this, you can see the age is no longer in the dictionary. Now, there's another method. There's another method you can use to remove an item. What this method does, it removes and returns the last inserted item. So let's print our dictionary first and see the last inserted item. So the last inserted item is city, and we're expecting this city to be deleted from the dictionary. So we say my dict dot pop item. Now, since this returns a value to it, returns the value that is popped out of the dictionary. Let's say return val equals this. Let's also print return val value. Oh, let me make it val, yeah. So it will be a little bit descriptive. So it will return the value that was pulled from the dictionary, and it will return it in a tuple. Then also print the dictionary to ensure that everything is the last added items, yeah, is perfect. The last added item was removed, and this is the dictionary. Then let's talk about dictionary methods in Python programming language. You can even implement this in other programming language anyways, but in Python, this is what it is, dictionary method. Now, method in dictionary is accessing the keys, accessing the values, and accessing the items. Accessing the keys of a dictionary returns the key, accessing the value returns the value, and accessing the item return a view object of key value pairs. So let's start from keys. You can say print my dict dot keys. Now this will print out all the keys of this dictionary. So it's an iteratable object. You can even look through it by saying for key in my dict dot keys, then print key. When you run this, it will print the key of the, yeah, perfect, of the dictionary. Then the next one is values. You can say print my dict dot values. When you run this, you can get only the values. You can as well loop the value. I want you to try that and see that it's working. And the next one is item. The item returns the key value pair. You can say print my dict dot items. When you run this, perfect. You can see it's a tuple. The first one represents key value pair for this. So you can as well, this is the best way to loop this instead of specifying the keys manually. And this will also help you to avoid key error. You can say for key value in my dictionary dot items rather, then print key value. Yeah, this is perfect. When you run this, you can see name Alex, age 25, city New York. So you can merge another dictionary into a dictionary. Merging of dictionary. Okay, so you can say another dict equals let's say country to be Nigeria, my country. Then you can come down here and say my dict dot update. Then you're updating it with another dict. So when you print this, you can see that my dict has a key called country. So let's run this and see. You can see country here, and this Nigeria. The next one is looping over a dictionary. I just touched this over there, but let's just take that. Looping over a dictionary. So to do that, you can say for key in my dict, and print key. So when I run this, even though this is not the perfect way to do this, you can see name, age, and city, but this is supposed to be my dict.keys. It's always advisable to specify it. And you can see that is perfect. Then you can run looping over the items. looping over the values rather, and say for val in dictionary, sorry, my dict dot values print val. So I'm going to get at least 25 and what's it called? New York. Yeah, at least 25 and New York, which are the values for those key value pair. The next one is looping over the key value itself. You can say for key and value, let's say bar in my dict dot items print key then bar. So it will print the key value pair for that dictionary. That's perfect. Then we have list comprehension in Python programming language. For instance, if you are asked to, what should I use as a perfect example now? Let me say you are asked to write a function that that puts every even number in a list and print out the list. Traditionally, what you're going to have is even num is a list, and you say for I in range 1 comma, this is even numbers 1 to 10, which is 1 to 11. So the last number is not always considered. So you can say if I modulus 2 is 0, then even number dot append I. So at the end of everything, we're going to print even number. So when I run this, I'm going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now you can see that this is about 5 or 6 lines of code, and you can equally do this using list comprehension in Python with just 2 or 1 line of code. You can say even num equals I for I in range 1 11 if I modulus 2 is 0. And I can come down here to print even num and run. You can see we get exactly the same thing. Now looking at this is just an assignment. You can cut this out and use only 1 line of code to achieve this. When you run this, you can see we have the same thing. So the same way we have list comprehension in Python program, I mean dictionary comprehension, since we have list comprehension, we as well have tuple comprehension. So any advanced data type you have in Python, like list, dictionary, tuple, so yeah, dictionary and dictionary, list and list, you can use list comprehension on them. So let's say squares. To get square of a number, we say x, then x for x in, oh sorry, this should be x because we're getting the squares. X multiplied by x for x in range. We're doing this for 1 to 11. So let's print squares and see. If we run this, we see the output, and that's dictionary comprehension. Instead of you doing this manually by yourself, that is how to do it in dictionary comprehension in Python. Then let's talk about nested dictionary. You can have dictionaries in dictionary. You can say nested dict is person, then the person has a name, and the name is still the Alice we've been working with, Alice. Then the age, Alice is still in this year, she hasn't done her birthday, it's 25. Then the next one is job. Now you can see that this is a dictionary. In dictionary, job should have a title, and let's say the person is an engineer, could be a software engineer anyways. Then the next one is salary expectation. He's a big guy. Let's give him 70 doors. I think this new in Python, but I can equally write number this way for to enhance readability. So this not that much readable. So let's take it to the next line to make it more readable. I think it's better this way now. Yeah, perfect. It's better. Now, accessing the key here. For instance, you want to access this key here. You can't directly access this key. You have to go from the outside key to the inner key. For instance, when we want to get the name Alice, we can say print nested dict. Then we have to go to person, and inside the person we have a name. That's we get us the name. Let's also print nested. Then we have to go to a job. Then inside the job, we have to go to the title, and that is that title. Yeah. So we're expecting to have Alice an engineer. So let's run this and see Alice an engineer. That's so perfect. That's so perfect. All right. Let me just give you a little tips on the common use cases of a dictionary. So dictionaries are used in many real world scenarios, such as storing configurations. If you've used a Django framework, the Django Python framework for web development, when you go to the settings and you go to mostly template engines, yeah, Django use settings. Django use dictionary for settings and configuration. Is dictionary is also used in passing JSON data and handling database record. For example, a dictionary can be used to store user information retrieved from a database. So this is a wrap up on dictionary in Python. I've covered how to create, access and manipulate dictionary as well as some advanced techniques like comprehension and nested dictionary. I encourage you to practice using dictionary in your own project to fully grasp their power and flexibility. Thank you very much for watching. Happy coding. If you found this video useful, tell me what you like about this video down in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a new video, you will get notified. Stay safe, guys.